Okay, so really this is just a quick update on the function that we created to determine the access rights for a user. So as it stands, we have, if we go over to index.php, I gave the example if is underscore admin and then we pass in a user ID. If that's equal to true, echo admin. Now we can actually change this is admin function to be a lot more flexible. Let's just say we had two different levels of users powers. So let's say we have 1 and 2. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change Billy's account to be type 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say we could change this to is, or no, we'll say has access. So I'm going to say user ID and then I'm going to say type. Now what do I do with this? Well, has access now allows us to pass in a user ID and specify a type, so we can choose a type anywhere we want. So let's go ahead and just escape, cast this type to an integer. Let's tidy this up a bit. And what we can actually do is we can now go ahead and just pass this through to the query. There. So now what I can do is I can modify this here. Let's just go and modify this admin protect function first, because we've used isAdmin, which now doesn't exist. We have this has access. So I'm going to say if has access user ID and 1. Perfect. So this is basically protecting us against well, it's saying are you an admin? On the index page, let's go ahead and do the same thing, and then we'll see how we can put this to use. So that is fine, that works. Okay, we're an admin, so we can go ahead and access admin.php. However, Billy is type 2, so let's log out and log in. There we go, we've got an undefined variable there. That's because this is just an example, so we can safely ignore that for now. That's just because we're not logged in, by the way, so this session user ID doesn't exist. Okay, so let's go ahead and log in as Billy. And we've got no admin message here, and we're also not allowed to access admin.php, which is fine. So let's go ahead and experiment with this. If has access session user ID equals 1, if that's equals true, echo admin. Otherwise, if, and this isn't something you should do on a page necessarily here, you would check that the user's logged in first, blah blah blah. If has access session user ID and then 2 is equal to true, we could say echo moderator or something, I don't know, just depending. So now what's going to happen is we're going to get this moderator here. So in short, that is how we can differentiate between different users. And obviously when we go ahead and access admin.php, it doesn't let us, but we could go ahead and create a function that protects against moderators. So there we go, is just a little update there to change that function to make it a bit more flexible.